Alright, I'm just playing around, people who are following me in my YouTube channel. This is not a specific stream. I'm just testing myself with the new AMD graphical drivers again that just got released yesterday, and also a follower of me said this plane which I'm using there, the Quickie Aircraft Corp Q-200. That is difficult to land, and I really don't remember it anymore. It's been a little bit too long ago. So let's test it. I just had a crash the desktop, but I did forgot to hook up my Honeycomb Alpha WU6 Bravo throttle, and I connected it while the sim was up and running. And before, it's always a reason for stability issues, so maybe that was the reason for crash the desktop, or the graphical drivers, which I don't know. That's why I'm testing. As you can see, the Dragonfly, right, it's also called. Funny little plane, but it should be difficult to land, so I'll have to check it again. Of course, yeah, I forgot everything is still on my Honeycomb. He does remember that, so that's good. I'm gonna turn it off just to be like golden dark. Everything off, off, off. Let's open the canopy, get some fresh air. I'm here at Liverpool, and I'm just gonna hop to the next airport and check it out. I haven't flown this bird in a long time. Alright, electronics and avionics on. The lights all on. These are all mapped to my Honeycomb. The magneto, right, left, and both. Alright, ready. Propeller doesn't have it, but I'll do it anyway on my Bravo. Fuel mixture fully rich. Is there a fuel pump anywhere that I need to be turning on? I don't remember. Battery, nav lights, strobe lights. These things are all on normally. Auxiliary tank transfer, nope. Transponder can come on also. Where do I turn this one on? I'll see when I get there. Not the most important thing. Parking brake, alright, setting. I don't see any fuel pump anywhere. Ah, here it is. Pull. Sweet. Oh, it was on already. So it's always on. Alright. Check the fuel. Where's the fuel gauge? Fuel halfway, 50%. So that will be no pressure, no problem. Crack the throttle a little bit. Clear prop.
Liverpool ground, November 200 Quebec, with whiskey request taxi for takeoff west.
Alright. It's working.
November 200 Quebec taxi to and hold short of runway 09er via taxiway.
09er.
On 126.355 when ready.
Let's close this canopy.
Taxiing hold short runway 09er using taxiway 00 Quebec.
Alright, let's do this. Brake off. I don't know which side is which for runway. Normally, if it's a good airport, it should have good direction. Flaps one level down. But this thing takes off in no time, so I don't need much. It's a really funny airplane. So runway 2709er. Where is the biggest part? Any part will do. I'm just gonna take off here, because that's in the direction I need to go, I think. Easy with the rudder. And airborne. There's no wheels to... Ah, sorry. I'm a rebel. His plane, he can do whatever he want with it.
Request flight following.
Taxi lights and so can come off. Ah,
Squawk 046100 Quebec.
I must say the performance with the new graphical drivers, not the one I'm having right now, it still supports it, but one version before, I will list it in the description below,
Roger
did
00 Quebec.
activate smart memory access, like the resizable memory bar, which was only available for the 6000 series of AMD cards, the RDNA 2. I have an RDNA 1 still, because of you know, the graphical card market at the moment is lunatically crazy. But this is coping, eh? I'm getting easily 30-35 frames per second on this pretty dated now RDNA AMD card 1, and I must say it's super smooth, huh? So I can hang on until the market stabilizes. The cryptocurrency at the moment is going down, especially Ethereum, so I hope that bubble bursts very soon again, big time, and they stay burst for a long time, so then the prices eventually will come down. Look at this beautiful commercial airliner landing here at Liverpool. It's always nice to see and watch. That's way off course. Yeah, let's keep watching, and have to be inverted, so I'll be watching. There's really let flaps to slow down, so I can keep looking. He's running out of runway. Touch and go, my friend. That was a wise decision, or that was the main purpose of your visit? All right.
11 o'clock, less than 1 mile.
Yeah.
400 feet to nearest. Report them in sight.
Okay, let's go to the other airport.
00 Quebec. Have the traffic.
There's some photogrammetry cities here around. There's also some Orbix because of the UK global package. It shows a lot of it shows a lot of nice buildings. I must say the performance is really wow. So I'm not complaining as long as it's stable. That's the most important for any driver update from the graphical drivers or any other driver. The stability is the absolute highest priority, and then speed, of course. Improvements. I still also have issues because I'm running my sim on a screen which supports HDR, and of course the HP Reverb G2 screen inside is not supporting it. That's just an LCD screen without HDR support. You kinda get the colors wrong sometimes, depends if you switch. Also starting up the sim, the splash screen has bad colors, so you have to go maximize. You put it in window mode and put maximize screen again to get those colors on the screen. Okay. But also when I record or make a screenshot, the colors are sometimes not good because of it. I hope that is a feature that will be totally solved in Windows 11, because that has full HDR support on multiple screens and so on. So that would be a biggest reason for me to switch to Windows 11. Okay, nice. Do some stunt flying here. I love my Sparky's fan name. Hence the name Sparky that was given to me to a good friend of mine, Carlito, because we used to drive and ride on the racetrack a lot. Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium in real life, not in VR. And I tend to crash sometimes in the beginning, early years of my less experienced motorcycle days. And I caused a lot of sparks on the concrete. That's why you call me, hey Sparky. So I kind of took that name. Sparky's fan for my channel. Because I also do crazy shenanigans with all the planes. Sparky test approved. Inverted flight must be possible, otherwise it's not Sparky approved. So this plane totally is approved. Actually, I'm not gonna fly to the other airport, just fly to the Liverpool again and do a landing. I do have to go under that bridge there. I don't remember if that was a bridge that's possible or not, because all these bridges in the sim, it's always a big risk. Even if it looks clear and there is space, doesn't always mean you can go under it. Yep. I passed it, alright. Yeah, Liverpool is right there. Sorry for the... This is not a YouTube for anyone's viewing pleasure, it's just a fun video for myself to check and stress test. Alright, can I fly underneath the metal construction of the bridge or just under the bridge? Yeah, perfect. So that bridge is very good. What about this bridge? That's pretty low on the water. I don't think so. I see cars driving in the water, so I'm not gonna do that bridge. Am I going to the airport? If it's not that far away anymore, I can do that airport, no issue. Where I think Liverpool is more close by. Let's go back to Liverpool, huh? So now, I think the crash the desktop I had was just hooking up, connecting the Honeycomb equipment. That's still an issue, eh? If you hot plug, disconnect or connect any kind of gear while the sim is already up and running, you're asking for issues, which there shouldn't be actually normally. Okay. I should ask official permission, not like I did before, taking off without permission.
Liverpool approach November 200 Quebec, 4 miles east of Liverpool. Request IFR to Echo Golf India Charlie, ready to copy. November 200 Quebec is cleared to Echo Golf India Charlie Airport is filed. Squawk 0461. November 200 Quebec, cleared to Echo Golf India Charlie Airport is filed. Squawk 0461.
I need permission.
00 Quebec, read that correct. Radar contact 400 feet. QNH30.33, turn right heading 270, resume on navigation climb, and maintain 12,000 feet.
No, I'm not staying at 12,000 feet.
Turn right heading 270, proceed on course climb, and maintain 12,000 feet, 00 Quebec.
Ah.
00 Quebec, you are 15 miles southeast. Maintain present heading and altitude, expect vectors, visual runway 29er approach.
Flaps fully. I'm gonna land.
Maintain present heading and altitude, expect vectors, visual runway 29er approach, 00 Quebec.
Let's check. I really don't remember if there was an issue landing this plane. What speed am I doing? That's good enough for landing. And the runway is big enough.
118.775 for 00 Quebec.
Jesus.
Manchester Center, November 200 Quebec is passing minus 200 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
November 200.
Oh, there's a plane incoming there.
Center QNH 30.33, continue as planned.
Oopsie, but that's my fault. Whoa. Easy does it. With all this equipment I have, landing should be easy, huh? Come on. I'm too careful. I'm gonna do a turnaround because I'm running out of runway. Flaps back in. Yeah, it's a good plane, but landing, yeah, was kind of bumpy already, but that's mainly because of my bad piloting skills, not so much the plane, I think. Alright.
00 Quebec, please expedite your climb 12,000 feet.
Okay, ease off the throttle. Allez. I'm stalling. I kind of fucked that up. So that was all me. So let's recover and then go F4. If you don't know this trick, is you press the Y button and F4 to go up high again, and then press the Y again, and then you're airborne. And I saw a plane coming in. Where did the plane go? Touch and go, I guess. Also, is this a touch and go airport? I kind of did a touch and crash, but yeah. Come on, land, Sven. Flaps back in a little bit. They're fully extended, or I still have extra? Oh, they're fully down. But you have to push your nose down, eh? And then I pull up, and yeah, it's very difficult to land. She doesn't really go to a glide scope. Damn it.
EV7180, you are 8 miles northwest of Liverpool. Contact Liverpool Tower on 126.355 when inbound.
She's very bumpy. So it's true, it's a difficult plane to land. And of course I have my damage set to off, so normally my landing gear will be totally screwed up now. Let's try that again. Take off. Taking off, that's like taking candy from a baby, huh? Oops, I think I just... Fuel gun? Bingo, fuel! Mayday, mayday, mayday! Let's add some fuel quickly. There is still fuel there. Boom. So that's an issue. Or maybe you have to switch tanks. That was an issue, I must say. There's a different, yeah, center, left, right. Have to take off again. My flaps are still on taking off position. Any dust particles on this plane? Yeah, so that's working. Get back on concrete and off I go. Okay, flaps fully down. Maybe I have to trim it. Maybe I didn't trim the wheel, it's good. The plane, I mean. Okay. And gently let her float. That's better. Ah, she's jumping. Come on. Very terrible landing. No, let's take off again. I want to land smooth. Whoop, you're up airborne. So taking off is so easy. So let me get this plane leveled, trimmed. Because the nose is pulling up. And I think that's the reason why she's being difficult. And that's the thing with the Honeycomb, you do have to turn the wheel a lot before she's trimmed. Okay, she's trimmed now. And let's try to do a glide scope so I don't have to touch my yoke that much, which I'm just pulling a little bit, but she doesn't do any erratic movement anymore now. I think the trimming was the issue. And gently, come on. And then I overcorrect. That's hard. Yes, it's difficult to gently go into a glide scope. Come on. That's better. Stall warning, I'm like on the concrete tarmac, people. That was better. So yeah, she's not easy to land. And if you hit the brakes, does she tend to... Because she's a tail dragger? No. She's not so touchy when hitting the brakes. But the wheel comes off very quickly. So flaps all the way up. And let's park. Ah, fun little plane. That's what I also gave my first impression review. But the landing, I forgot all about it. She's a handful. She barely has any wings, so let's go take a look at all the... Oops, sorry. I'm on your runway. I'm terribly sorry. That was a beautiful jet plane. Okay. Let's go take a parking. Let's go over the grass. TBM, a lot of activity here in Liverpool, but this is IE because I don't see any name tags above it. I haven't seen his livery. I don't know where the livery came from, so there must be something of this airport. But I hear the surrounding noise. Let's check if I have the surrounding noise if I'm inside. Hey, car. Yeah. I don't hear anything of the engine for the car. So that's also still a bug. If you open the canopy, I don't hear the surrounding noise, and if I go to external view, I do. Same bug as in the Spitfire of Aero Heaven. If you open the canopy, you should be able to hear exactly the same thing than what you hear with the external view. Alright, she works. Thank you for watching if you did. I was just a playing around video. Let's take a screenshot and see if that works correctly. With the colors, I mean. Voila. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like if you do.